to guide you. I'm seeing a little sign here. I'm here to guide you through tonight's incredible brand. We have a brand evening every Monday night, and tonight we have a very special guest. His name is Jeffrey Miller, and he is on a mission, and his mission is to help people feel better. You're going to find out more about that from Jordan Monroe, who's going to be interviewing him in a minute. Jordan is one of our leaders. She's a six-figure earner. She's a thought leader, powerful woman. We do this every Monday night, and just to make sure you know what this is, my daily choice is what I consider the Amazon of well-being, a marketplace around every product you can imagine, but boutique, quality, high-end. And you're going to hear about one of our special products right now. So I'm going to send it over to Jordan Monroe. How you doing, Jordan?
Hey, I'm doing good. David, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to hear about an incredible product that we're going to be discussing tonight. I can't wait.
Awesome, man. Well, it's true. And you guys, as we're going through this, David, if you want to make us co-hosts, we can help mute people out. If you all want to put your questions in the chat as they come up, we will do our best to get as many of them as possible answered. And with that, let's dive in, because Jeffrey, we had an opportunity to chat just prior to this, and the backstory on how 100 Daily, Ginger, you were right. That is our brand highlight this evening. 100 Daily, how you came to the space of formulating this incredible product it is quite transformational. So if you could kind of share that backstory, I think that's a great launch into why we're here and why we're leaning forward on this product and wanting it on our shelf.
Thank you, Jordan. First of all, I'm just really excited to be here, to be on the call. It's exciting for me and our company, 100 Daily, to be a part of my daily choice in the marketplace, and to be able to work with so many great, affiliates and leaders. And so, just again, blessed to be here. Literally blessed to be here. This all started back in March of 2021. I was severely sick with COVID and had to be hospitalized. And after about 4 or 5 days, the doctors, they wanted to put me on a ventilator. And I had just lost my mom a few months earlier. She was in the hospital. And also a friend of mine I went to high school with, and who was put on a ventilator. And I knew at the time it was not something I wanted to do. And I was... I told the doctors I'll pass on that, and just prayed about it. And about 4 or 5 days later, my prayers were answered. I was able to go home. It was a process. It took weeks and weeks and really months, and never really got over it. Had sort of this long-term, long COVID type situation. And I started looking at the health drink that I had been taking, which was basically, it was insufficient. It didn't have enough vitamins and minerals. It lacked the percent daily value, which is really key to what we eventually formulated. And so, we started to consult with nutritional experts, health and wellness professionals, athletic trainers, and we looked at clinical studies and case studies. And we formulated 100 Daily, and it's based off the premise that the majority of products out there today, and I looked around, we couldn't find anything like this, where, if you look at the percent daily value, and a lot of people don't, it gives you a certain percentage of the vitamin that we need every day. So, you take one vitamin, be 33% or 12% or as little as 2%. And I kind of questioned, why on earth would we not give 100% of the daily value? Why are we skimping on our health? And so we created and formulated 100 Daily, which consists of 27 total supplements, 13 essential vitamins, 9 essential minerals, all with 100% of the daily value that you need, that your body needs. And so, so important to take this every day. I've been taking this since I got my first sample back in January of 2022. So it's been 2 years and 3 months. And I've never felt better. I've gotten rid of some things that I was dealing with, not making any claims here, but I dealt with a bronchitis that was brutal. I get it 2-3 times a year. It's gone away. And it's because I think of the combination of the vitamins, the minerals, getting everything I need, along with the 5 tremendous immune boosters that we put into this formulation that you get every day as well. So I just highly encourage everybody, if you haven't tried it yet, try it. It's delicious. It tastes great. Normally you taste a drink like this and you think, oh, it's probably not going to be very good. And we can get into that, but that's really the background on how this all got started. And I felt like we don't have a preventative care, a baseline of health in this country, and we need it. And you know, the doctors, we go to visit the doctor. Typically it's because we're sick, and so we need something that's going to help us stay away from the doctor. I'm not trying to put doctors out of business, but you know, that would be a bonus. But yeah, so I just think that, you know, it's important that we have something like this, and I just want to share this with the world because I feel like it's really going to help people to you know, live healthy and stay healthy.
Yeah, no, it's so true. And look, you said it. We're not here to treat, diagnose, or cure anything. But dang, when we get to witness miracles because you put your body in the environment to do what it's designed to do, which is heal itself because you gave it all the raw materials, what a thing to witness. What a thing to see. And you know, Jeffrey, this is where I want to take this, because we had an incredible cardiovascular doctor, surgeon, worked at the Mayo Clinic. And he said, I don't care if you eat right. I don't care if it's all organic, the air we breathe, the food, whatever it is, you're still not getting enough. And so when you talk about 100 daily, talk about, why does it taste good? But why, you know, someone would want to supplement with this because the food they're eating just isn't going to cut it.
Well, you know, as we know, food is not processed very well these days, and we don't know what we're getting out of anything we eat anymore. And so this is important to know, that no matter what happens, you're going to get everything your body needs daily. And so it's not to say you can go eat garbage, but you know, you know, your body's getting what it needs every day. And I think that's important. It's also all natural. There are no sugars, by the way, which is a big deal. This previous product I was taking it was like half a packet of sugar I was taking every day. And so it was no wonder that I was getting sick, or having, you know, major issues, because, you know, we all know what sugar does to you. So there is absolutely no sugar in it. The flavor is great. Everybody, you know, who tries it says, you know, it really tastes delicious. It's a raspberry flavor. You simply mix a spoonful. There's a measuring spoon in each container, and you simply mix that with water. If you like a cold drink, you can mix it with ice. You can mix it, if you like a carbonated drink, you can mix it with seltzer. If you're drinking a protein shake already, just throw it in the protein shake, and you'll get your vitamins that way as well. So yeah, there are a lot of ways that you can do it. We recommend, you know, taking it with breakfast. If you prefer to do it later in the day or after a workout, it's a great recovery. There's just so many benefits to it. We all know the benefits of vitamins and minerals, but to get 100% of each and every one, if you look at the, you know, I happen to have one here, obviously, but if you look at the label on the back, and you can't read that obviously, but if you blow it up on My Daily Choice and you go to order it, you'll see the picture, and it says 100% right down the label. And you won't find that anywhere, because no other, it doesn't exist. And so that's a big deal, the percent daily value.
You know, it's funny. I'm looking at the chat because things are going right, and I'm like, okay, there's questions coming in. No, these are all raving reviews. So every single person that's in the chat is saying, I love the taste of 100 daily. They keep it in the fridge. Ginger's saying she keeps it in the fridge. It's her food prep on every Sunday night. They have it ready-made, ready to go. Erin says that she gave it to her daughter in college. Like, we talk to these college kids, guys, they're going and they ain't getting your cooking anymore. And I was one of those college students that was eating pizza 3 times a day, gained the freshman 35, not 15. But you know, for every person that's taking this, and you mentioned the post-workout, the morning take, I mean, it's literally for everyone. This isn't if you're sick to get better. This is literally from 18 to 105, right?
Exactly. And it's true. It's and my son actually was 16 when he just turned 18. So he wasn't feeling well. And I gave 100 daily to my son, and you know, within a day or two, he was feeling better. And I've heard that story too. And again, we're not here to make claims, but I will say this. I think everybody needs it. Like you said, 18 to 105. Students, when they go off to college, and that's such a great market. You know, there's so many good markets, obviously, the across the board, but yeah, that's another great market because they're not exactly eating healthy when they go away to school. So just a number of opportunities for all of the affiliates to just share this with anyone they know, and so yeah, it's been a tremendous journey. It's only been a couple of years for me, and it's just very rewarding. So when I see these testimonials and people enjoy this, and they really like it, and it's helping them feel good, and everything else, and like the taste, it's just very rewarding for me. I mean, that's tremendous, and so I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, and there's one other one that Susie made a really good point. Susie in Idaho. She was able to stop taking 7 other supplements that she was paying for when she switched to daily 100. Like,
Yeah. Well, so, you know, the interesting thing is that, and these are people I've talked to also, people don't like to swallow all these different vitamins. They forget which ones they've taken. It's so simple and easy, a scoop, and you drink it, and you could drink it over a couple of hours. It's not like you have to just drink it at one time. You could drink it over a few hours and get all the vitamins and minerals you need. And so, yeah, that's definitely a big plus. Also financially, you know, 27 total supplements at the volume you're getting, at the quality you're getting each one. You're probably spending a good $200-300 at the nutrition store for all of this to be able to take this every single day. And so, so yeah, just to have it all in one nice little healthy drink, people love that. And so that's a great point.
yeah, and Anthony asked a question about potassium. Is there potassium in this, or is that one we're gonna supplement in another area for marketplace?
Yeah, that's probably something you get elsewhere. There were certain ingredients we left out, some on purpose, because some people, we wanted to make this as universal as possible. So some folks can't take iron, for example, and so and others have iron deficiency, so they need more iron. So we really took a solid look at what was important within this drink, and so that's, you know, there are certain supplements that we did not put in.
Brilliant. I think that's really brilliant to make it accessible to a lot of people, everyone really.
Yeah.
And another one that came in, it wasn't really a question, but I'm going to turn it into a question. Susie, again, she says she loves taking her 100 daily and mixing it with Instatrim, which is a detox tea that we have within Marketplace. For me, I love taking it with my Trim, which is an energy trace mineral supplement that we have as well. So is that something that you recommend with 100 daily, that you can mix it with other products that we have within the lines?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, I think it's more about taste than anything else. If it tastes good with a protein shake or a tea or any other type of drink, by all means, you know, whatever way you can, you know, get your vitamins and minerals and immune boosters every day, that's the most important thing. You know, it's one of those things where you don't expect to, you know, do backflips after you drink it. You're just getting that health, getting that wellness. You're giving your body what it needs every day, and it's also peace of mind knowing that you have this defense mechanism, you have this baseline of health. And so, yeah, but you can mix it with whatever, you know, anything that you'd like.
Awesome. And the last one that came in, Aaron, is talking about one of my favorite compounds that is in this coenzyme Q10, CoQ10 as they nickname it. That is a standalone ingredient that will transform your life. And we have it here within 100 daily and the 26 others. So, you know, if you want to talk about CoQ10 and the choice to put it in there, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. We all know the benefits of all the immune boosters that are in there. And CoQ10 is one of my favorites, along with quercetin. Some people pronounce it quercetin, which basically pushes the zinc into the center of a cell where the virus, it can stop a virus from reproducing. Now, we're not allowed to say that too loud because, people don't want to know about that it's so good for you. But I think that's the difference between getting really sick and having minor symptoms. So these immune boosters that we looked at, we didn't want to skimp in any way, shape, or form on this product. We wanted to give everything that's going to really give you a nice defense and a nice baseline. And so yeah, we're thrilled to have all of these immune boosters, and we love that people really like having them in there as well. So we're thrilled that's the case.
Awesome, Jeffrey. Well, I appreciate you so much for taking the time to enlighten our team. You guys get your brand bucks going, because I'm telling you, 100 Daily is the smartest addition that you could have to any cocktail that you're drinking. And I'm not even gonna say mocktail or cocktail, either one. Put it in. You're gonna feel better. It's gonna be a better tomorrow when you start taking your 100 Daily today. I promise you. So with that, Jeffrey, thank you so much. I'm going to pass it back over to Kenny Rossi and keep this party going.
Thank you.